This video is sponsored by Shredlight. Back in July of 2018, Backfire released a new line of budget board, Backfire G2S. While it received lots of hype, it wasn't perfect, as a lot of people were disappointed by the battery, the lack of thrill, and most notoriously the motor vibration issue. So in less than 6 months, Backfire announced the G2T, which amongst many other changes, introduced something called the turbo mode, but also upgraded the battery and most importantly, fixed the motor vibration issues. Let's go through the specs. With the price tag of $599, it has a top speed of 23.5 miles per hour. A range of 14.9 miles, and the board weighs 14.5 pounds. Backfire G2T ships with 83mm wheels, but it comes with a set of 96mm wheels, and it is a fairly simple swap. It also comes with a very bright Canon LED headlight, which is as bright, if not brighter, than the Shredlights. So how does the board ride? Well, it rides amazing. Using the latest iteration of Hobbywing ESC, G2T has silky smooth speed changes and responds instantly to control. The Eco mode is perfect for beginners, offering super tame acceleration and braking. It will get very boring very fast, but beginners will definitely appreciate that. The standard mode is what most of us will be riding, and Backfire G2T really shines here. The acceleration in standard mode is much stronger than the Eco mode, but retains the smoothness of the Eco mode. Compared to the older generation or Hobbywing ESC or other ESC, I feel the acceleration could be faster, but I guess that is what turbo mode is for, yeah? Braking on standard mode? Man, I tell you, it is amazing. Funny how when I first reviewed the original Backfire Galaxy 2, I dissed its braking as a low light for being too harsh, and now the G2T turns out to have the best braking control on any board I've ever reviewed. Take this, a board with Hobbywing ESC usually has a brake that is too weak. They can't stop fast enough, and often can't brake to a stop. On the other hand, boards with Yeeling ESC control, while strong, are often too harsh. It is almost as if the only way to tune the braking to perfection is to use an expensive VESC. G2T, with its customized Hobbywing ESC, breaks that limitation. Braking is gradual at first and ramps up rapidly to let you really stop. It allows you to prepare for the strong brakes, and the brakes are strong enough to almost make the wheels slide. It's funny to get all excited about braking, but I really appreciate how well it was done. What's not so well implemented, however, is the turbo mode. This is how it works. You press the turbo button on the remote and the board will get into turbo mode, which lasts 30 seconds before needing a 30-second cooldown. Turbo mode does what it's supposed to, which is greatly ramping up the torque and acceleration. With turbo mode, G2T became the fastest board in a drag race if compared to any other boards at this price range. Don't get me wrong, turbo mode is great. It is still smooth and comfortable to control and has so much more power. What's not great about it is when you come off of the turbo mode. When the 30-second duration is out, you will experience a small jolt when the board returns to a slower torque and acceleration. As long as you have your thumb on the throttle, you will feel that jolt that pulls the board back, and you gotta be ready for it. My pal Samuel James counts the 30 seconds down in his mind to somewhat time the jolt, while I just give up on using it as it is too nerve-wracking for my liking. Beyond the control, G2T has a lot more good things going for it. Let's talk about the wheels first. The option of picking either 83mm or 96mm wheels are just a godsend. With 83mm, you get a very stable ride. The wider 275mm caliber 2 trucks are just wonderful to give a comfortable, predictable, and stable ride. You can go top speed all day and feel relaxed while doing that. With 96mm, bumps and cracks on the road become less of a problem, but it starts to become a bit wobbly for me at top speed. With bigger wheels comes higher top speed. With turbo mode on, my top speed on 83mm wheels is 26 miles per hour and 27 miles per hour on 96mm wheels. Vibration dampening was already pretty good on 83mm wheels, but it is really great on the big, meaty 96mm wheels. The range on the Backfire G2T is great thanks to the upgrading to the Samsung 30Q battery. I get 15 miles on 83mm wheels and 13 miles on 96mm wheels. The voltage sag is minimal too. This is great battery performance. All in all, Backfire G2T is an amazing product and set the bar real high. It is the board to beat for the mid-tier price segment. Backfire has set up a pretty good post-sale service, and you can even get to have local customer service if you are from the USA or Europe. If you are interested in buying a Backfire board, be sure to check out our affiliated discount code with the link below. It will help you get a small monetary discount and helps us out too. And you will be tagged as an Electric Skateboard HQ customer and probably be treated better. Backfire's Canon LED headlight is great, but what about taillights? Check out our sponsor today, Shredlight. Shredlight is the best lighting solution no matter what e-skate you are riding. Shredlights are super bright, easy to install, and super durable. And if you are afraid of the dark, install a bunch of them and light your boards up like a Christmas tree. Check out Shredlight and use promo code ESKATEHQ to receive 10% off your purchase. Ride safe, guys.